Hey you guys, it's Miss Alexander. Today we are reviewing Module 6 review from Engage in New York. Now this is something you did. Here's the review so you can study and be able to see a video. So the first thing I see is I'm dealing with tenths and hundredths. To make sure I remember the tenths and hundredths, what I'm going to quick do is I'm going to put in, I'm just putting in this, I'm going to quick insert a drawing tool, or I can insert a table. Either way works, just so that I can remember. I put it in the wrong spot. I want to put it right there. I'm going to actually insert a table because I know it doesn't have to be perfect. So I know I'm dealing with hundreds, tens, ones. This is our decimal point. We have tenths, hundredths. So I put in too many, so these 4 I'm just going to delete. And now that I have it, I can see where everything is. My decimal, I'm actually going to make twice as big so that I can see it. And then I'm going to go ahead and come right here and make it all pretty because that's what I do. Makes life easier because I need to be able to see it. And so you do what you got to do. So you're watching me right now do what I have to do. Oh, it's right here. I want it in the middle. So right here, we've got all our words, hundreds, tens, ones, our decimal point, then tenths and hundredths. So this is asking me to write, I got to delete that 2 because I don't need it because it's still part of 1, 2 tenths. So I see where the tenths is. So I'm going to go ahead and quick highlight. I'm going to underline and I'm going to write it for 0.2 because I'm looking at the tenths, you guys. Do you see that? Tenths. And then I know that, which means I know I need 2 of those. So I'm going to my paint box to color it. I got 2. I got hundredths, 3 hundredths. So I'm going to look. I have the decimal, I have tenths and hundredths. So I know I have 0 tenths and 3 hundredths. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight again. I'm going to hit underline. And I know I always start off with 0, 0.03. Okay. Anyways, this is how it's working right now. Okay, 3 hundredths. So do I want 3 rows or do I just need 3? Very good. We just need 3 of them highlighted there. So I'm going to let you guys do these by yourselves. And we're going to keep moving on. We have 7 6/10. Again, we need to turn this into a decimal. So we know 7 is on the outside. That's a 1. And we have 6/10. I'm going to go right back up here to my, and I see that tenths is right after the decimal. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 6. And then it says to move this on 7 6/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes on that one. I'm going to let you do this one by yourself. The only difference is we're dealing with hundredths, which means it's in between. So when I rewrite this, again, I'm going to underline it. I'm going to go 3 and, which decimal, 64. And then right here, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3.6. So we're going to say it's right about here, I think. Do the best you can. Okay, let's move on. We have 4 7/10. So we're just writing it in the boxes. I have 4, 7, and I have 0 hundredths. Same here. So then right here, we get to rewrite it. So we're looking at 4.7. So here we have 5, we have 7/10, and 200ths. So right up here, we write it in decimal form, is 5.72. Okay, great job so far. It says decompose into hundreds and tens using a, so here we go. Oh, that's because I did that. Okay, let me quick get everything where it's supposed to be, because I put in that. Okay, we're going to come right here. And do this. Oh, no. Do that. We're going to bring this one. We're going to bring this one up. Oh, bring it down just one. That one's there. So let's bring these up. Okay, so here we go. Now this looks a little better so we can see it all. So it says one. We have 1 ones and 5 tenths. So we know 1 ones. We got to go to our paint box, and we know ones is purple, and then 5 tenths. So I know I need full sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that I did that, I'm going to go ahead and quick highlight, because that's what we have. So how many tenths do we have? All we got to do is count. I have 10 in the first one, and I have 5 in the second one. And 10 plus 5 is? Yes, it is 15. So right here, you guys, I'm going to write 15. And now we got to figure out hundreds. So right here, I know I have 100 hundredths. And then I have to count these. Knowing that these is a stick and there's 10 hundredths there to make a tenth, I'm going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So right here, I'm going to write 50. And 100 plus 50 is, yes, 150. I'm going to move this over a little. And then right here, write my 150. There we go. And that is how you do this one. And then our last couple, use number bonds to do this. So decompose 3.24. So I have 3 ones, I have 2 tenths, and I have 4 hundredths. And then this one says we have to put it together. So how many ones do we have? It looks like we have 2 ones, we have 5 tenths, and 3 hundredths. So if we go and put it together, we have 2.53. See that? Not too sure why it colored it, but we can fix that. And then we have this one. We have to just count how many tenths are in all. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, 5, 10, plus 1, plus 4 more is 14. So right here, I'm going to write 14. Then they're asking us to turn it into ones and tenths. So I'm going to take 1 down, and then I need to bring 1 down. 2, 3, 4, which gives us 1.4. And then the last thing is completing this flow chart. I have 1 tenth and 6 hundredths. So 1 tenth and 6 hundredths. So what I'm going to do is put the 1 tenth and 6 hundredths together, and it's over 100. So I get 16 hundredths. So right here, I'm going to multiply by 1, and right here, I'm going to multiply by 6. Again, 1 and 6. And then right here, you guys, 1 and 6. And now we have so many ones and so many tenths. So let's look. I get 2 and 7 tenths. So here I see that I have 2 ones, and here I have 7 tenths. And then the numbers don't change. I put my 2 here, and I put my 7 here, you guys. And right here, I do the exact same thing. I do 2, and I do 7. So right here, I'm going to do 2 and 0.7 because that is what our answer is. Now that we've done this review, study, have fun, and be ready to show your teacher how smart you are. And remember, as you're doing this, too small, giggle and wiggle. I'll talk to you later. Bye.